Picture yourself at 70, moving through your day with confidence, getting up from chairs easily, carrying groceries without strain, catching yourself quickly if you stumble. Now imagine achieving this not through hours at a gym, but through 5 simple movements you can do at home in less than 20 minutes a day. I'm Dr. Naira Stein, and I've been an orthopedic surgeon for over 25 years. What I've learned is that walking is wonderful. It's good for your heart, your mood, and your general health. But walking alone doesn't give you everything you need to stay strong, balanced, and independent as you age. Today, I want to share 5 types of movement that complement your walking routine and address the specific challenges of aging, building strength, improving balance, maintaining flexibility, and protecting your joints. Stay with me because these movements could help you maintain independence and confidence for decades to come. Let me start with something important. Walking is valuable. It supports cardiovascular health, maintains leg strength, helps with weight management, and provides low-impact activity that most people can do safely. I encourage my patients to walk regularly, but here's what walking doesn't do as effectively. It doesn't build significant upper body strength. It doesn't challenge your balance in varied ways. It doesn't maintain the muscle mass you need for tasks like lifting, pushing, and pulling, and it doesn't address the postural changes that come with aging. This is why a comprehensive approach works better than any single activity. Think of it like nutrition. Walking is your vegetables, essential and healthy, but you also need protein, healthy fats, and other nutrients. Similarly, your body needs different types of movement to stay fully functional. Let me walk you through 5 types of movement that, when combined with regular walking, create a complete fitness approach for older adults. First, let's talk about upper body strengthening, and one of the safest, most effective exercises for this is the wall push-up. Most people think push-ups are only for young athletes, but modified versions are excellent for maintaining upper body function as you age. Why this matters: your upper body strength determines whether you can push yourself up from a chair, catch yourself if you trip, open heavy doors, or lift groceries. Walking doesn't maintain these abilities. Targeted upper body work does. Research shows that older adults who include upper body resistance training maintain better functional independence and have lower injury risk when they do fall. Wall push-ups work your chest, shoulders, arms, and importantly, your core muscles that stabilize your body. How to do it safely. Stand about arm's length from a wall. Place your palms flat against it at shoulder height. Keep your body straight as you lean forward until your nose nearly touches the wall. Then push back to starting position. The key is maintaining a straight line from head to heels, engaging your core throughout. As you get stronger, step further from the wall to increase difficulty. Start with 5 to 10 repetitions and gradually build up. This simple movement, done regularly, helps maintain the upper body strength that makes daily activities easier and safer. Second, let's discuss lower body strengthening through chair squats. This might be the most functional exercise you can do because it directly mimics a movement you perform dozens of times daily, sitting down and standing up. Why this matters: your leg muscles, particularly your quadriceps and glutes, can lose significant mass with age if not specifically trained. This loss is why many older adults struggle to rise from low chairs or toilets without using their arms for help. Walking maintains some leg strength, but it doesn't build the power needed for these daily tasks. Studies show that older adults who practice sit-to-stand movements regularly maintain better mobility and independence. The exercise strengthens exactly the muscles you use every time you get up from a chair, get in or out of a car, or climb stairs. How to do it safely. Sit at the edge of a sturdy chair with feet hip-width apart. Cross your arms over your chest to avoid using them for assistance. Stand up by pushing through your heels while keeping your chest lifted. Then lower yourself back down slowly, taking 3 to 4 seconds to return to seated position. That slow lowering phase is crucial. It builds strength more effectively than quick movements and is safer for your joints. Start with 5 repetitions and gradually increase as you get stronger. The chair provides safety while you build the strength to perform this essential daily movement. Third, balance training through single leg stands. This is perhaps the most important type of exercise for fall prevention. Yet, it's often overlooked in fitness routines focused only on walking or cardiovascular activity. Why this matters: balance isn't something you either have or don't have. It's a skill that can be improved at any age through practice. Research has shown that the ability to stand on one leg for just 10 seconds after age 70 is associated with better overall health outcomes and lower mortality risk. Your balance system involves your inner ear, your vision, and the small muscles in your ankles and feet that make constant tiny adjustments. Walking on flat, even surfaces doesn't challenge this system enough to maintain optimal balance as you age. How to practice safely. Stand near a sturdy surface like a kitchen counter so you can touch it if needed. Lift one foot just an inch off the ground and hold for 10 seconds. That's it to start. As this becomes comfortable, progress to closing your eyes, turning your head side to side, or standing on a slightly soft surface. Each small progression challenges your balance system in new ways, forcing it to adapt and improve. Studies show that older adults who practice balance exercises regularly reduce their fall risk significantly and maintain better mobility. Just a few minutes daily can make a meaningful difference. Fourth, back strengthening and posture work using resistance bands. That forward hunched posture many older adults develop isn't just cosmetic. It affects breathing, balance, and fall risk while making daily activities more difficult. Why this matters. Walking does very little for your upper back muscles. Meanwhile, most daily activities, driving, cooking, reading, using computers, pull you forward. Without specific exercises to strengthen your back muscles, that forward posture becomes increasingly pronounced with age. Research shows that strengthening the muscles between your shoulder blades improves posture, reduces back pain, and even helps you breathe better by giving your lungs more room to expand. Better posture also improves balance and reduces fall risk. How to do it safely. Using an inexpensive resistance band. Secure it at chest height. Step back until there's tension, then pull the handles toward your ribs while squeezing your shoulder blades together. Imagine trying to hold a pencil between your shoulder blades. This ensures you're engaging the right muscles. Resistance bands are ideal for older adults because they provide progressive resistance that's gentler on joints than weights, while still building strength effectively. Start with light resistance and focus on proper form. As you get stronger, use bands with more resistance or step further back to increase the challenge. Fifth, and perhaps most comprehensive, practices like Tai Chi that integrate movement, balance, and coordination. This ancient practice has been extensively studied in older adults with remarkable results. Why this matters. Tai Chi combines elements of strength, balance, flexibility, and coordination in flowing movements that constantly challenge your body in new ways. Unlike the repetitive nature of walking, every Tai Chi movement requires your brain to stay engaged, which supports both physical and cognitive health. Research has shown impressive results. Studies find that older adults who practice Tai Chi regularly have significantly reduced fall risk, better balance, improved leg strength, and even better cognitive function compared to those who don't. The slow, controlled movements build strength while being gentle on joints. What makes Tai Chi special is how it challenges your nervous system. The constant weight shifting, rotation, and coordination between upper and lower body creates new neural pathways. Brain imaging studies show that regular practitioners maintain better brain structure and function as they age. How to start? Many senior centers, community centers, and fitness facilities offer Tai Chi classes specifically for older adults. You can also find beginner videos online. The key is starting with basic movements and progressing gradually. The beauty of Tai Chi is that it can be modified for any fitness level and actually becomes more beneficial the longer you practice. The meditative aspect also helps reduce stress, which is important because chronic stress accelerates age-related decline. And the social aspect of group classes provides additional benefits for mood and cognitive health. Now let me put this all together into a practical approach. You don't need to do everything every day. A balanced weekly routine might look like this. Continue your regular walking. Aim for 20 to 30 minutes most days for cardiovascular health and general fitness. Add upper body work and lower body strengthening 2 to 3 times per week. Wall push-ups and chair squats don't take long and can be done at home. Practice balance exercises daily, just a few minutes while you're already standing in the kitchen. Include back strengthening with resistance bands 2 to 3 times per week. And consider joining a Tai Chi class once or twice weekly, or practice at home with videos. This might sound like a lot, but most of these exercises take just minutes. You can do wall push-ups while waiting for coffee to brew. Practice balance while brushing your teeth. Do chair squats during commercial breaks. The key is consistency, not perfection. I also want to address some important safety considerations. First, check with your doctor before starting any new exercise program, especially if you have existing health conditions or haven't been active recently. They can help you determine what's appropriate for your situation. Second, start slowly and progress gradually. You don't need to master everything immediately. Begin with the easiest versions of each exercise and build from there. It's better to do exercises correctly at an easier level than to struggle with versions that are too challenging. Third, pay attention to your body. Some muscle fatigue is normal and expected. Sharp pain, dizziness, or unusual shortness of breath are not. Stop and consult your doctor if you experience these. Fourth, ensure your environment is safe. Use sturdy chairs and walls, remove tripping hazards, have good lighting. Consider having someone nearby when you first try balance exercises. The research supporting these exercises is substantial. Study after study shows that older adults who include strength training, balance work, and varied movement maintain better function, independence, and quality of life. They have fewer falls, fewer fractures, less pain, and better cognitive health. But here's what matters most. These improvements aren't just statistical. They translate to real life. Being able to play with grandchildren on the floor, traveling without worry about mobility, living independently in your own home, maintaining hobbies and activities you love. These are the outcomes that truly matter. I've seen these changes in countless patients. People who couldn't get up from chairs without help regain that ability. Those who feared falling rebuild their confidence. Individuals who felt limited by weakness discover they can strengthen at any age. The key insight is this: aging doesn't mean inevitable decline. Yes, changes happen. But how you respond to those changes determines whether you maintain vitality and independence or experience progressive limitation. Movement is medicine, but the right types of movement matter. Walking is wonderful. Keep doing it. But add these other elements to create a complete approach that addresses strength, balance, flexibility, and coordination. Together, they give your body what it needs to stay functional and resilient as you age. You don't need expensive equipment or gym memberships. You don't need hours of time. You need a few simple movements done consistently with attention to proper form and gradual progression. Start where you are. If you can only do one or two of these exercises at first, that's fine. Begin there and add more as you're able. What matters is starting and staying consistent. Small efforts compound over time into significant results. Your body is remarkably responsive to movement at any age. Give it the variety of challenges it needs, and it will reward you with strength, balance, and capability that support the life you want to live. Take care of yourself. You deserve to move through your later years with confidence and independence.